What is up, guys? This is Yasin Nizami back with another bite-sized video. It's the second part of my series. We started last week, covered Oshawa. Today we are going to cover St Catharines real estate market, so stay tuned. I'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. So today we are going to talk about St Catharines real estate market. So I'm going to highlight at least 5 key points that why you should consider St Catharines as an investment opportunity, or if you are a first-time home buyer, why you should consider to live there. So first of all, if you look at the let's talk about the location first. So it's part of the Niagara region. Although Niagara region has a lot of cities, but St Catharines is the biggest city in that region. The population is just over 400,000 people living in the city. It is very famous as a garden city because it has a lot of parks, a lot of walking trails, wineries, and a lot of green space because it is protected by the escarpment. So it's very healthy to live in. The ecosystem is very stable and protected. So if you look at the map, it's right at the bottom of the Golden Horseshoe, and QEW is passing through the city. So although if you are a daily commuter to Toronto, I would not recommend for you to live in St. Catharines because it's a lot of commuting from daily commuting perspective. But if you are an occasional downtown commuter, if you travel once or twice in a week to Toronto, then it's not a bad place because it's on the QEW. In an ideal condition, it takes hour-and-a-half drive from St. Catharines to downtown Toronto. And there is a GO train service. Right now it's weekend only, but it is going to be weekday service as well once the COVID thing is settled. So that is another option. So from commuting perspective, it is not that bad. Even though it takes a lot of drive, but if you are not a daily commuter to Toronto, you should consider that. The second thing I want to talk about is the average price. Average price in Niagara region overall is just over $500,000. Okay, but the key thing is it is increased 19% year over year as compared to 2019. So which is significant growth. Versus if you look at GTA prices, the average price is $900,000 and it is 10% year over year rise from $816,000 from previous year. So if you compare from GTA, it's 10% year over year. Niagara region, 20% year over year, which is significant. So you can imagine where it is going because the pricing is still affordable. People are still going into that market, buying cheaper properties, renting out or living there. In both cases, the prices, this is increasing the price. So that's second thing. Third thing, let's talk about the employment. It is heavily dominated by the public sector organizations. So the number one employer is Brock University, employing around 6,000 people. Second number is Niagara Health System, employing 5,000 people. District School Board of Niagara, again for 5,000 people. And then you have private sector coming up like Algoma Central Corporation and General Motors. Each of them are employing around 2,000 people in the city. Then Citel and then City of Catharines. So you can see it's heavily dominated by the public sector, which shows the employment situation in the market is stable, right? And because of that, the unemployment ratio, the employment rate has been below 6% until the COVID hit. Right now COVID has changed everything. It has jumped all the way to like 14-13%, but once the COVID is settled, it will come back to its normal value. So that's number 3. Number 4 is the GDP. As per Statistica, it is going to be $15.7 billion by next year. And if you look at the historic trend, it shows a consistent growth, right? There is no anomaly here. It's a consistent growth that shows a stable economic condition in the market. So these are the 4 or 5 key points I wanted to highlight, because it is still very cheap, it is still very affordable. If you're looking for an investment or even if you want to buy for yourself and you have an opportunity to work from home, St. Catharines is the best, one of the best, I should say, one of the best location. It's very famous for its parks, close to Niagara Falls, close to US border, a lot of shopping centers. The outlet mall of Niagara is, I think, 10 minutes drive from St. Catharines. It has world famous brands over there, of beautiful views, healthy lifestyle, a lot of good restaurants. So there are so many reasons why you should choose Niagara as a region, and St. Catharines in particular as a city to live in. So I would recommend anybody to at least consider it as an investment opportunity, if not for your living. But either way, it's a very good city to invest in. So I leave you with these thoughts, and provide your feedback, please, because I would like to take your feedback to improve my content going forward. If you have any questions with regards to real estate, please feel free to comment down below, or even contact me on my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or email me directly as well. I would be happy to answer your questions. So until then, take care.